I'm Rachel, and I'm reading this awesome book called Authentic Happiness, and it's by Dr. Martin Seligman. And my colleagues over here are going to talk to you a little bit more in depth, but for right now, I'm going to introduce the book to you as well as Dr. Martin Seligman. So if you just want to follow me right this way, come on. All right, so as you may know, Dr. Martin Seligman is the founder of positive psychology. This is his book, Authentic Happiness. So this book is filled with assessments to basically find your strengths and find ways to make yourself happy. So he's recognized or been recognized for ways to prevent depression and build strengths as well as your well-being. So that's great. He's written 20 books and has published over 250 journal articles. So he was also elected president of the APA in 1998 for, during that time, he also wanted to basically join practice, like the practice of psychology and science together, which I think he's done a great job of so far. His goal is basically to make the world a happier place and just make everyone happier, which is awesome. That's actually one of my goals. I would love to make everyone happy, because it seems like there's just been a lot of focus on depression and negative emotions in the psych field, which is really sad. It just seems like there needs to be more of a focus on happiness and what makes people happy and how to keep people happy and focus on the positive things in life instead of the negative things and how they affect you. So he was born in Albany, New York. He has a wife and kids, and actually he has won 50 regional championships for bridge, which I thought was an interesting fact. I haven't really found any funny facts about any other psychologists, but I found that about him. So enough about the author. I'm going to go ahead and give more of an introduction to the book. Again, Authentic Happiness, which, as I said, my colleagues, I don't know which side they're on, but they're on one of these sides. They're going to go a little bit more in depth about the book. And yeah, so for right now, I'm just going to give a brief introduction. So in this book, like I said, Dr. Seligman provides many assessments in hopes that individuals can identify some of their key strengths. And notice I didn't mention weaknesses, and normally those go hand in hand. So this book really just focuses on your strengths, which I think is a fantastic thing. And then also it focuses on just ways of being happy. He also discusses the differences between positive states and traits. So he gives the difference between a positive state and a positive trait. And then a quote from him, which I'll read to you real quick. The theory in Authentic Happiness is that happiness could be analyzed into 3 different elements that we choose for their own sakes: positive emotions, engagement, and meaning, which we can discuss that a little bit further. So basically the ultimate goal of this book was to increase life satisfaction. And hopefully if you would like to increase your life satisfaction, you can read this book. I would recommend it. So the movement toward positive psychology, Dr. Seligman decided that it was just time to find out what makes people happy. As we've already talked about, he just thought there was so much research on negative emotions that he wanted to find out more about the positive emotions and really why happy people are happy. He actually did a study on 200 nuns and was just finding out what makes them happy. And let's see if I can find it in here. Let's see. Well, I don't know exactly where it is in here, but yeah, like I said, here it is. 180 nuns became subjects to the most remarkable study of happiness and longevity ever done. So basically, they found that what conditions can lengthen the lifespan. And they found many positive things in this study. It is on page 4 if any of you all would like to take a look. It's very interesting. They found that the women who had the most positive smiles, which actually, if you have a real smile, you show a Duchenne marker. And they found that individuals that showed those smiles more often ended up living longer. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. Sorry, I just rambled on about that right there. So like I said, he wanted to find out what makes people happy, or the pursuit of happiness, as you may call it. So he also worked with Abraham Maslow because of his strong interest in the scientific approach to psychology and exploring happiness. So yeah, they both worked toward the movement of positive psychology. And now I'm going to turn it over to a video that one of my awesome colleagues are going to show you. And it's just an introduction to positive psychology by Dr. Martin Seligman. All right, thanks guys. Bye.